My name is Hailey Kale Patterson. My father was Sal Kale, and my son is Nick Patterson. Nick asked me to come here today to tell you a brief story of my father's life and the beginning of Kale Uniforms and Kale Realty. My father started the business after the war. He had really no education. He didn't want to take advantage of the GI Bill. So he went to work for his father in the schmati business, I guess you would call it, on Roosevelt Road in Jefferson. The store was a little store with a light coming from the ceiling and a potbelly stove. My dad had great energy and great desire to do better in life, and he noticed that when the men were coming home from war, they were leaving their clothes in the bus stations and lockers in the bus stations, and my father got the clothes and changed them all and made them into police uniforms, because at the time Chicago was growing and the police force needed more officers. So he changed the military uniforms into police uniforms, and from there his business grew. Roosevelt Road was changing. It was kind of a not such a great area, and he started buying a building, 10 buildings, strip center on Roosevelt Road. And he took 5 of those stores. The business grew to 5 of those stores. And then he was able to even expand the uniform business to 5 locations. My father then moved at some point to Lincolnwood, and in Lincolnwood he made a lot of friends, and they used to play poker. At a poker game he met the Cromlows, and the Cromlows asked him if he'd be interested in going into buying buildings with them. So my father invested with the Cromlows, and he became a building manager, and his empire grew. I worked for my father since the age of 13, helping him take care of the property management of his portfolio. And when Nicky graduated from college, he became a broker, and he took over one of the stores in the strip center on Roosevelt Road. From there, Nicky's business just grew. My husband Russ and I are very proud of Nicky. His business grew, and he has, I think, 750 realtors working for Kale Realty, which is now located on Ashford or Ashland. I can never remember. I live on Ashford in Puerto Rico. And I would say that's the story of my father and Nicky's success.